Hello everyone, I'm coming to all of you with some really exciting news actually. So there's a few really cool things that happened in the last few weeks that I really want to share with you. So the first thing is that Have You Been Here is now incorporated in Georgia, the country. So there is an LLC, Have You Been Here LLC, which is just kind of amazing. And then the second really cool news is that the first version of Have You Been Here 2.0, the mobile version is done for Android. So that's really exciting news, and you guys can all go check it out on the Play Store already. In the rest of this video, I will just do a quick walkthrough of everything that you can do in the first version of Have You Been Here 2.0. And then there's a few like small updates that are still in the works. Like we're now trying to get iOS launched, which should be done within the next 10 days if everything goes according to plan. So the way Have You Been Here works is it starts with waypoints. So let me show you that first. So waypoints are kind of like the building blocks of all content within Have You Been Here. So when you create a waypoint, you start by selecting some media. Let me just show that right now. So let's say, for example, the picture of the Airbnb that I'm at right now. And if I go next, you will see that it starts selecting places based on that metadata in your image. So in this case, I am at the Orby Beach Tower. Then I can hit next, and I can write something about my experience there, give an opinion, and most importantly, set the date of visit. So of course, the date of visit is yesterday, because I took the photo yesterday. I won't make this waypoint right now, but it's to give you an idea what a waypoint is. So let's go back. Now if you go to your profile, for example, and I would go to my map, you can see that all my waypoints are shown on that map. And the more you zoom in, of course, the more accurate that they become. So you see here in Tbilisi I have two that are very close together. Let me zoom up, and there we go. And then if you zoom back out, you can also tap on them and see the waypoints that are in there. So let's go back. Then the next thing I want to show you is where you can also see it. So you can see it on the map, but also here on top, you see that it says 5 waypoints on my profile, right? If you tap on that, you get an entire list of all your waypoints, and this is also where you will be able to edit them and delete them if you wish to do so. So let's go back again. And then also one really cool thing is that from those waypoints, automatically we can combine a list of the countries that you visited. So right now, the only countries that I've added to Have You Been Here 2.0 is Georgia. But like in the future, all the other places that I would visit and I would post about on Have You Been Here 2.0, the whole list of countries would be listed right there. Then the next thing I want to show you, and I think this is probably one of my favorite parts of the app, is the creation of trips. So they're based on waypoints, and the really cool thing is because each waypoint already has the date of visit, just by selecting pretty much just a start and an end date. Let's say, for example, this, and save. You could create your and a title, but you could create your trip, and that's it. And then it looks something like this. So let me show you right now. So you see here on my profile under the tab trips, there's one trip, Georgia 2021. And right now it has 5 waypoints, and I set it for 2 months because I'm probably going to be here for 2 months. And then once you go inside, you get to see the whole trip, and you can just like swipe through it and go from one waypoint right to the next, which is of course just fantastic for travelers. I think it's one of the most fun tools within Have You Been Here 2.0. From your waypoints, you can also create posts. So this is like the final piece of content that you can create from these waypoints. Let me show you how that works. So if you want to create a post, you just go again to the plus icon and you tap post. And then you get to select the waypoints that you want in the post. So let's say, for example, I want these 2 waypoints and want to make a post from them. I click next, I can give it a title and write an intro, and then I have the option to post to the Hive blockchain. So then after you created your post, like you can see one of my posts here. This is for my first 2 weeks in Georgia, and you can see it has 5 waypoints in it. And then you can just also see what I wrote about each waypoint. And while you scroll through the images, you'll see that the waypoints scroll along as well. And you can also tap on any waypoint to scroll immediately to the images that accompany it. Then also one really cool thing is like you saw before, you can post it to the Hive blockchain. And to give you an idea how most front ends will make it look, here is how it looks on Peaked. So this is the same post but on Peaked. So if you look at it, you see that it basically combines all of those waypoints together, and it looks like a really nice and beautiful blog post, which I personally enjoy a lot. So then the last thing I want to show you guys is basically the feed themselves. So if you click on the home icon at the bottom bar, you go to your feed, and you see here is the feed of the people that I'm following. But I can also tap on latest to see all the latest posts on Have You Been Here 2.0, which, you know, of course is very fun, because then you can really easily find new travelers. And then for each post, you're able to either comment, like, or if it was cross-posted to the Hive blockchain and you're logged in with Hive Signer, you can also upvote it on Hive. So just double tapping, you can like it, or just tapping the like icon in the bottom bar, of course, as well. You can just comment by tapping the comment icon, and then you can upvote it on Hive by tapping the upvote on Hive, and you see that it loads the data directly from the Hive blockchain. And so let's say, for example, I want to give a 45% upvote, and I hit vote post. It says processing your vote, should be very quickly, and then the vote has been successful. One really cool thing that I also implemented here is the option to tip authors. So I've integrated Buy Me Berries right into Have You Been Here 2.0. And then the last two pieces of functionality that I want to show you is search and notifications. So if you go to search, you can just search for users that you want to follow. As you can see, there's already quite a few people who have joined Have You Been Here 2.0, and then you have the notifications as well. And the really cool thing about notifications is that they're kind of grouped together per content and per day. So that way you don't have, like, you know, 100 times the same notification of like different people liking one post, because it gets really like hard to filter through your notifications if that happens. And I think with that, you basically got a really like entire walkthrough of Have You Been Here 2.0. So I hope that gives you guys some insight, and yeah, catch you guys in the next update.